Hi, in this video, we will learn about special GL transactions. Special General Ledger transactions. GL is the short form for General Ledger. So let us understand what is General Ledger and what is Special General Ledger transactions. Special General Ledger means where in SAP FICO, that is Finance and Controlling, special GL transactions refer to transactions that are treated differently from regular general ledger postings due to their unique nature. Regular general ledger postings means where we do all the general activities, day to day activities. That means purchases, sales, paying interest, paying expenses, rent expenditure, or fuel expenses, electricity expenses. These are all general transactions. These all comes under general ledger postings. Then what is special general ledger? So special general ledger means where this is not a normal activity. This is not a regular transactions which are done. For example, whenever we do sales, we will tell to the customer that okay, you can pay it after 1 month because we'll be giving him the credit. Most of the businesses will give credit, and also we also get the credit whenever we purchase goods from vendors. We also get the credit in the same way how we give to our customers. We no need to pay to the vendors as soon as we purchase the goods. They'll give us, for example, 1 month, 30 days, or 60 days, or 90 days. Based on the days, they'll give us credit. So, in special GL transactions, what happens is before we sell the goods, suppose customer have asked us to deliver some goods. For example, he have asked us to deliver some sand or bricks. For example, in construction companies, what happens is before they deliver the goods, they need to pay advances. So that means he have asked us to sell him to deliver some bricks and sand for his construction purpose, customer. So whenever he asks us, we will tell them, we will tell to the customer that okay, I will give you the goods and I will deliver bricks and sand, but in order to deliver those goods to you, we need some advance. For example, that cost around 10 lakhs, but we will ask him okay, you give me 2 lakhs first, then when I start when I start release the goods from my company, I will give you the invoice. So till that time I release the goods, till that time I will not give you invoice. So from the date of giving the advance till the date of invoice, this will be a special GL transaction. So all the advances before we purchase or sell some goods, whenever we receive the advance or we pay advance to vendors, these all comes under special GL transactions. And the next line says, these transactions often involve items that require special handling, such as advances, down payments, or guarantees. Special GL transactions is not only advances, advances is called as down payments in SAP, or guarantees also. Guarantees also is called as special GL transactions. They are processed in a way that doesn't directly impact the main general ledger accounts but are still recorded for financial reporting and controlling purposes. That means whenever we sell the goods to vendor, so whenever we purchase goods from vendor, we give them advance, or else whenever we sell the goods to customer, we receive advance. Not all the customers will give us advance, only in few cases we will ask him advance. If the goods quantity, if he order is very huge, or he have asked us to supply some goods which are not normal in nature, we need to customize it. For example, bricks, he have asked us to give the bricks, deliver the bricks to construct a house, but he have said that on each brick I need this name. For example, it might be his company name, or his uh, family god name, or his elder's name, or his lovable person name, anything it might be. but he have asked us to make a name on a brick. For every brick, he asked us to print a name instead of our business name. So this is a customizing activity. For all the customers, we will just print our name on the brick and we'll give him. But this customer have asked, no, I don't want this name, I need my name. So we will print each and every brick on his name. So this is a customizing activity. Customized brick. We need to produce a new brick to the customer. So in this case, we will ask him, okay, we will start producing these goods, but you need to give us some advance before we start the production of bricks. So when we finish the production, we will tell you at that time. When we release the goods from our business, from our organization, we will give you the invoice. So at this time, what happens is, when he pays the advance, this will not go to main general ledger account, that is sales. We are not did yet, we have not done sales yet, we have just received the advance, that's it, to make a sale, that is agreement to sell. So in this case, it will not be a sale account, it will be another sub ledger account, another ledger account that is used for special GL transactions. So till the time of we release the goods from our organization, it will be as a special GL transactions. After we make a invoice, after we release the goods from our organization to deliver the goods to the customer, at that time this transaction will go to the main general ledger account, that is sales. And the next slide is, a down payment is an advance payment made before the delivery of goods or services. Down payments is nothing but advance in normal language. In normal language, we ask him, okay, give me advance. But in SAP term, it is called as down payment. So a down payment is an advance payment made before the delivery of goods. In SAP FICO, down payments are used to record and manage advance payments made to the vendor suppliers or received from customers. This might be in two ways. We might ask our supplier to give some goods which are customized. So at that time, he might ask us to pay the advance to start the production of our required good. Or else in the customers also, whenever the customer asks us some special quality goods, we need to produce it. So to produce it, we will ask him some advance. Because after producing, if he says, no, we don't want this, we need a normal goods, means that will not work out for us, because it will be a loss for us. So whenever there are some requirements, there are some situations where we need to ask advance from the customers. The key purpose of a down payment is to record partial payments before the actual invoice is issued or when goods or services are delivered. So down payment is a partial payment. That means, suppose customer have asked us to supply 10 lakhs worth of bricks. So we haven't asked 10 lakhs him in the advance itself. We asked only part of it. That means, okay, give us 2 lakhs only. You have asked us 10 lakhs worth of goods. Now give me only 2 lakhs, 20% of the invoice. So this is a part of the invoice, partial payment. So this partial payment is from actual invoice, that is full amount, which is 10 lakhs, is issued or when goods or services are delivered. And the next slide. In SAP, down payments are managed through special GL transactions. So in special GL transactions, there are so many types. In FICO, we use down payments. But in another module, there might be another special GL transactions. So under special GL transactions, there are so many special general ledger transactions. In that, down payments is one of them, which allows for tracking these advance payments separately from regular payments. This ensures clarity and prevents confusion when clearing invoices later. These transactions are recorded using special GL accounts such as down payments paid or down payments received. Down payments paid means we have paid some advance to the vendor. Down payments received means we have received some payments from the customer. And the next slide is vendor down payments example. This is the example of vendor down payment. A company agrees to purchase machinery from a vendor. As per the contract, the company makes a down payment of rupees 10,000 in advance. That means we have agreed to purchase a machinery worth some amount, like let us say 10 lakhs or 1 lakh. But vendor have asked us, okay, give me just 10,000 in advance so that we will agree to the sale. The company uses SAP transaction F-48 to post the down payment. Whenever we give this 10,000 to the vendor, we post this down payment in the transaction code F-48. When the invoice for the machinery is later received, whenever this invoice is received, for example 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs is the invoice amount. So whenever we receive this invoice, after we receive the invoice, the down payment is cleared against the invoice amount and only the remaining balance is paid. So whenever we receive the invoice, this 10,000 is subtracted from the 10 lakhs. So now we need to pay only 9 lakh 90,000. And the next slide is customer down payment example. For example, a company receives an advance payment of rupees 5,000 from a customer for an order that will be delivered in the future. So in this example, what this line says is, we are selling some goods to customer. Customer have asked some kind of customized good which we are not regularly producing. So whenever he give the order for us to produce few goods, we ask him an advance payment of 5,000. For example, 50,000 is the invoice amount, but we have asked only 5,000. That means 10% of the invoice amount, and customer paid it. We have received 5,000 from the customer. And then a company uses the SAP transaction F-29 to record the down payment. So as soon as we receive this advance of 5,000, this is recorded in F-29. The transaction code is F-29. And when the goods are delivered and the invoice is issued, the rupees 5,000 down payment is cleared, reducing the total invoice amount for the customer. So when we give the invoice, in the invoice we will tell that to the customer, advance we have received is 5,000, total invoice is 50,000. So as you have already paid 5,000 as an advance, now you need to pay only 45,000 of the invoice. So at that time, whenever we give the invoice, we will give him only 45,000 to be paid. This is how special GL transactions works. Now let us go into the SAP and see how we do the configurations and postings. Go to SAP. In SAP Easy Access, go to the accounting node. In accounting, go to financial accounting, general ledger, master records, GL accounts, individual processing, FS00. The screen we should enter is FS00, that is used to create GL account individually. Centrally means which is used in chart of accounts as well as company code. Double click on FS00. Select the company code by clicking on switch company code. Give the company code 222 and click on continue. Give your company code, not only 222. I have used because my company code, I am doing the configurations in the company code 222. Now we need to create a GL account for customer down payment request. That is an asset. So in asset, which number is not there, we need to assign that number. So we cannot use 200 and 000 and also 200 and 000 because these numbers is already used for Datas and SBI Bank. So now we will create by clicking on create option in the left top of the screen. Click on create. Give the GL account number which is not there, which is not used by any of the assets. I'll give 200007. After giving 200007 in the field of GL account, click on continue. Now in type of description tab under controlling chart of accounts 222, in the GL account type field, select balance sheet account. In the account group field, select assets. And in short text, give us customer, down payment, customer, down payment request. And in GL long text, give the total name of this short text. Customer, down payment request. After giving the GL account long text, go to the control data tab. Here is the control data. In control data, in reconciliation account type, this is for customers. Because this is a reconciliation account, we need to reconcile this with the invoice. That means we need to deduct the amount which is been received as a advance from the invoice. So we need to reconcile these both accounts, the customer down payment request as well as the customer sales. Scroll down after giving the reconciliation account for account type, that is customers. In the sort key, give 001, that is for posting date. So all the line items will get in a sort order of posting date. Go to create bank or interest tab. Here field status group should be G067 because this is a reconciliation account. If you scroll down, you can have a field status group of G067 that is used for reconciliation accounts. Double click on this and click on save. Save is in right bottom of the screen. Click on save. Now the data is saved. You can see that 200007 is been created under the assets account group for the company code 222. Now we need to create another GL account, that is customer payment down payment received. This is only the request. That means we are requesting the customer to pay this much of amount. For example, in our example, that was 5000. If you see here, customer down payment example, we have asked him 5000 rupees. Here you can see rupees 5000 we have asked. Whenever we ask him, we need to make a down payment request. When we receive the amount, it is called as down payment received. So we have created the down payment request account, that is customer down payment request. Now we are creating customer down payment received. To create, click on create option. Give the GL account number as 100001 because this is a liability. Why liability? Because whenever we receive the customer advances, that means his money is with us. We have not yet delivered the goods to him. So whenever he wants, he will ask, okay, I have given you the amount. What happened about the goods? That means we are liable to him to pay the 1 lakh rupees or to deliver the goods of rupees of worth of 1 lakh rupees. In our example, it is 5000 only. He have given us 5000, so we are liable to pay him 5000 or we are liable to deliver the goods worth of 5000 rupees. So this is a liability. That is why I have taken the number as 100001. That is for customer down payment received. Go to type or description tab. In GL account type, select balance sheet account. In account group field, select liabilities. Scroll down. In the short text field, give the name as short text as customer down payment received. This is not a request, this is a received. So now I'll give the customer down payment received. And now go to control data. In control data, select the reconciliation for account type customers. This is the reconciliation account for account type customers. Select the sort key as 001 and go to create bank or interest tab. In field status group, select it as reconciliation accounts. Click on search, scroll down, you will find G067 field status group. Double click on G067 reconciliation account to get selected for the field status group field and click on save. Data is saved. Now in the same way we need to create two more accounts for vendors also. Now we have created for customer down payment request and customer down payment received. Now we need to create vendor down payment request and vendor down payment received, paid. So vendor down payment paid. It is not vendor down payment received. It should be paid. Vendor down payment paid. To create, click on create option. Give the GL account number which is not used already. I will give the number as 100002 and click on continue. Go to type or description. Select the GL account type as balance sheet account and the account group should be liabilities. This is vendor down payment request. Give the full name in GL account long text. Vendor down payment request. Go to control data. In control data, select the reconciliation account type as vendors. Scroll down, you will have the sort key. In sort key, give 001 and go to create bank or interest tab. In field status group, select the field status group as G067, that is used for reconciliation accounts. Double click on it and click on save. And the next account we need to create is vendor down payment made. That is an asset. So to create this, click on create option in the left top of the screen. Give the GL account number which is not used. I'll take the number as 200008 and click on continue. Go to type or description. In type or description, go to GL account type field, select it as a balance sheet account, and the account group should be assets. Give the short text as vendor down payment made. And in GL long text, give the full name vendor down payment made. And now go to control data tab and select the reconciliation account type for vendor. Scroll down, select the sort key as 001, that is for posting date. Go to create bank or interest. Give the field status group as G067, that is used for reconciliation accounts. This field status group is used for reconciliation accounts. Select by clicking on it and click on save. Now the vendor down payment made is under assets. Why it is asset? Because whenever we pay some advance to the vendor, for example, in the slide, if we go to the vendor down payment example, company agrees to purchase machinery from a vendor. We have agreed to purchase a machinery. As per the contract, the company makes a down payment of 10,000 advance. That means we have paid 10,000 as an advance to the vendor before we receive the machinery. We agreed that we will purchase a machinery, but we have not received that machinery till now, but we have paid 10,000. That means whenever we want, we can ask him, sir, we have given 10,000 rupees. If you give me the machinery, I will pay you the full amount. That means we are asking him, he owed to us 10,000, whether he needs to give us machinery or 10,000. That means that is an asset for us, this 10,000. That is the reason I have created it as an asset. Here you can see that vendor down payment made is under assets account group, but vendor down payment request is under incomes, is under liability. But when we come to customer down payment received, that is a liability. That means customer have paid us. We are liable to pay him the 5,000 rupees or the amount which has been paid as an advance by customer to our organization.